Potato growing has been a basic part of Pennsylvania's agricultural industry ever since the days of William Penn. Spuds are big business, employing hundreds of farmers, farm workers, and food workers. Potato growing starts early in the spring, with the first of the early varieties being planted in southern York County before the leaves are out on the trees. But even before the potato growers start cutting seed potatoes in readiness for planting, they've started planning for the crop. They must know what the anticipated acreage will be so that they may adjust their planting intentions accordingly. The Pennsylvania Crop Reporting Service is established to assist in supplying this basic information. Hand labor has just about disappeared in the potato business. Planting is mechanized, with new machines accurately planting one or more rows of potatoes quickly and accurately. New varieties play a big part in the production of high-quality potatoes in Pennsylvania. These potatoes were developed by Dr. E.L. Nixon, potato breeder for the Pennsylvania Cooperative Potato Growers Association, and were introduced at one of the co-op's summer field days. Potatoes are attacked by a wide variety of plant pests, including viruses, fungi, molds, and insects. To combat these pests, spud growers and the machinery companies have developed a wide variety of spray application machines. Some farmers like the big air blast sprayers, while others like the boom sprayers that direct the spray closer to the plants. Between sprayings, and there may be as many as a half a dozen sprayings needed during the growing season, the potatoes must be cultivated to keep down weeds which rob the potato plants of their moisture. Then it's back with the sprayers, getting on the last spray just before the foliage closes the rows, making it impossible for the tractor to move through the field without damaging the plants. Sprays must be mixed exactly and require a good supply of pure water. Many farmers use nearby creeks or ponds for their spray water supply, but are careful that none of the pesticides is spilled into the creek. Modern pesticides are powerful poisons, and if they're accidentally spilled into streams, they can kill fish for miles downstream. The farmer may also find himself liable to arrest, since stream pollution is prohibited by law in Pennsylvania. As the summer days become shorter, digging time approaches. The farmer has watched crop reports carefully to see how yield estimates in major production areas compare with his own. But it's only when digging starts that he can find exactly what his yield is to be. Traditionally, potatoes have been thrown out of the row by a plow and then picked up and taken to storage by crews of field laborers. This practice still is followed on many Pennsylvania farms. However, new automatic potato diggers, dumping the potatoes directly into trucks, are rapidly replacing the hand laborer. This huge machine digs the potatoes out of the ground, shakes them free of dirt and trash, and brings them across the grading table, where skilled graders discard small, misshapen tubers, which are undesirable. Some farmers sell their potatoes soon after they're harvested, packing them into large bags after being graded according to official standards. This is a process in which skill and knowledge are combined with modern materials handling methods. Other farmers put their potatoes into large storage bins for sales throughout the winter and the early spring months. This potato grower in Berks County is packing high-quality potatoes which were held in storage. They're being packaged for sale for table use. Notice the ever-present potato grading table, always the first step when potatoes leave the farm. Farmers know that selling only the highest quality potatoes is the best way to ensure that customers will return for future sales. Potatoes must be handled gently when they're to be sold for table use because they bruise easily. This is why they're never allowed to drop great distances, and bags are handled carefully as they're weighed and stacked. Potato chip manufacturers are large users of Pennsylvania-grown potatoes. Instead of being bagged like the potatoes for table use, these spuds are handled in bulk. While they are awaiting processing, they're held in temperature and humidity-controlled storage cellars. Everything, almost everything, is mechanized in a potato chip plant. Machines peel and wash the potatoes, and they're then inspected by men and women who check to see that all the skin and all the eyes have been removed. The spuds then move to automatic slicing machines and into the deep-fat chip frying kettles. After being fried, the chips move on endless belts to more machines which measure the right amount of chips into bags and cans. Some of these chips started nearly a year earlier as the seed being planted in southern York County. The Pennsylvania potato business is a year-round business, with the potato grower and the potato processor aware that you and I want potatoes anytime we go to the store. Planting. Cultivating. Spraying. Digging. Storing and grading. They give us what we want. Firm, blemish-free potatoes that can be used in a countless variety of ways.